everybody. So as you all know, because this is a live stream, I have to do my settings as soon as I come on stream, which is really, really annoying for you all. But hi and welcome and happy Thursday. So we are back with Momo, which I'm really excited to finish. So let me get on to make sure that your lighting is fine. And I will welcome people who come into chat as they come in. So bear with me. Hi, Victoria. Yep, doing all right. Getting there, sweet. Hold on. I hope that's okay. Right, you have to all, I rely on everybody to let me know whether the lighting and stuff is okay. Hey, Kenny. Hi, you guys. Happy Thursday. Hope you're all okay. Everyone's doing well. Hi, Sky. It's trying to get better, but thank you for asking. It's just up and down like a yo-yo. Hope you're okay. Hi, Marie, Daria, Victoria. Lighting is fine. Yeah, okay, great. Hi, Mum. Hi, Marie. So all people are starting to come in. Hi, Angela. Hi, Charlotte. Tammy, I'm doing a Thursday stream. I do the occasional. Hold on, guys. Let me bring you up a little bit. Let me just bear with me. There we go. I do the occasional Thursday. Not all Thursdays, but I try to do some. Hi, Pamela. You lurk away. Hiya, Harry. How you doing, my lovely? Yeah, I thank you so much. I have to just really rely on everyone because it really does mess up every now and then. The rest of the pack. Hi, Charlotte. I'm guessing that. Hi, Lou. Is it Mariki? Oh my goodness, there's so many. Hi, Judy. Okie dokie. So today's plan, I've got a package to open and I'm waiting for the lady to come so I can do the big reveal. I bought a certain artist that's around book and I have not opened it yet. I've got it in the package. So as soon as that certain Christine Aldridge comes in, I will open it and we'll do a little flip through because she's got a new mandala book. Hi, Christiane. Lurk away, lurk away. I'd love my lurkers as well as my participation. That's fine. It's fine. You got yours as well. I haven't opened mine yet. It's like, oh, I really want to open it, but I'm waiting for Christine. Hey, Pamela. Tammy, I replied to your email that you sent, but not anything since. I haven't got anything that you sent back. I don't believe. I have looked. Hey, Cassandra. You got this book. It's beautiful. And remember, if you do have is it the Colouring Heaven Timeless Beauties? Is that the one? That is the Momo Girl special. I'm trying to think of the cover. I'm pretty sure it's timeless, isn't it? Oh, thank you. Hi, Sue. But yeah, you've got it in both. So if you are a subscriber to Colouring Heaven, you would have got it a few issues back. I believe it was about 4 issues back. And this is in there also, as well as the... Oh, I've got to turn autofocus off. Hold on. Otherwise you're going to be pulsing. Oh, you don't have that one. Yeah, they did and it's single-sided, but they did kind of condense some of the images down, so you don't always have a double pager. But if Christine comes in, do let me know, and I don't see her. But I'm going to give it just a couple more minutes, let people roll in, and then we're going to continue with the poppies. But if Christine does come in, if she happens to wander on in, then I'll do her book first before I do anything else. And Louise Cooper claimed her prize. Hey, Purple Lou. Hi, Gillian. Yeah, I'm getting there. Thank you. Hi, Jane. Good to see you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Katie. I even dressed my nails up for you guys. I dressed them all up so that I've got something on my nails. They're starting to grow a little bit now. So I was like, look, my hands are always on. I've got to dress them up. because they are notorious for breakages. So yeah, I didn't want to. I can't do anything with false nails. I try and I can't. I'm very, very, very unsuccessful with false nails. And remember, if anyone's new, if there's anything for me, pop it in caps so it catches my eye. Also, if you're new and you wonder who the blue ladies are, they are my moderators. Hey, Anna. Suggest some skin color pencils. There is, if you go back on a few streams, I will direct you. Hey, Imogen. I put a whole list of skin colors from light to dark in one of my descriptions of my videos. There is an entire list. I think it's like 2 streams back. So there is lots of options that you can buy in singles in there. Lots of options. Hey, KP. Good to see you, girl. Good. Look, she's going to be like, well, you finally did your nails. Harry, you are so sweet. I am nowhere near an artist. You are amazing, but thank you so much for your feedback is just crazy amazing. Which one is my mother? Hey, there's the lady I was talking about. Susan Wilkes is my mum. Right, before I come here, I am going to completely divert. Christine, I have not opened it. I was waiting for you. So we're going to come to this in like 10 minutes, okay? So if you are okay with me for a moment, Christine has wandered on in here, which is good because I was like, is she going to wander in? Is she going to wander in? She's wandered in. Hi, Joey. And I have got a package, Christine, that I have not opened, and I know what it is because I bought it. Hi, Deb. Yeah, she wandered in. I was like, is she going to wander in here today? If she wanders in, let's do this. Okay. I'm using my teeth and not a pair of scissors, which is not a good idea because I've got the dentist tomorrow. Okay, Christine. Oh. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Dun, dun, dun. You know what I got, Christine? I've got it. I've got it. I've got it, girl. I've got it. 1 minute. Let's turn this glare off. Bear with me. I've got a daylight lamp, a studio lamp. It's all going on. Let's see this, Christine. I have been waiting for the reveal, the unpackaging. Are we ready? So this is Christine Aldridge, who is in chat. Hey, Melody. Good to see you. So I was waiting for you, Christine. I was like, right, I am not doing this until you're here. So let's see. Is everyone ready for her new? This is brand new release. This is the cover. It's the Best of C.L. Aldridge Mandalas colouring book of fan favourite designs. So you get 48 designs. This is on Amazon UK, Amazon US. Etsy's got a PDF. You can get it on all the platforms now. So we're going to have a flip through. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. It's my first time looking at it properly. Right, so we ready? So Christine has given us this beautiful little page here that's got it's like an index, but a visual. It's a visual index rather than a written. So we get a whole bumper pack here. It's huge. Oh, let's show. Oh, thank you, whoever did that. So Christine has put all her books. Wow, Christine, how many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books. Congratulations. I did not know you had that many out there. That's an achievement. Okay, so this book is dedicated to the fabulous fans of my work, whether they have been with me since the very beginning or are just now discovering. I wouldn't want to do this job without these. Thank you for breathing life into my drawing with your colours. How sweet. Hey, everyone coming on in. I haven't seen so many of you. Hi, Helly. Let me wander on up. Bear with me. Hi, Helly. Hi, Connie. I was watching your stream. Your are they like a pansy? Violets are beautiful. It's just that I wasn't in the chat because I was trying to do everything at the same time. But I was really, you've got such a relaxing manner. Hold on. Who we got? Sharon. Hey, welcome over for your first live stream. I hope you enjoy yourself here. Kimmy, Lillian, Heather, everybody, big hugs. Okay, so we're just having a quick flip, if anyone's coming on in, of Christine's new mandala book, because we have to. We can't not before we get going. Hey, Dee. Yeah, I dropped your thumbs and I was listening from the very beginning in your botanicum, Connie. It's just that I couldn't talk because I was doing so much at the same time. It's stunning already. I love these. I love them. I was hoping you'd do just a mandala one and you answered my prayers. I'm going to go to this very shortly once I've done all of my projects that I need to do this month, which is not happening very quickly because my back's been a bugger. So yeah, got quite a lot of beauty. Oh, thank you, Sharon. If anyone's new here or anything's aimed at me, pop it in caps. It's okay, you can shout it out at me. I know you're not shouting, it's just so it catches my eye because chat moves incredibly quick and I just will miss it otherwise, and I want it to catch my eye because you're all the way across the other side of the room. Because I've got a desktop, not a laptop in front of me, and the desktop is literally over the other side of the room on Zoom, so I can see you. This is very exciting for me as well, Christine. I'll pop all the links in the description once the video is up and rendered. So if also, because it happened to me quite a few times, if you find your picture is all funny, go to your settings and put it to 1080 because sometimes it just defaults you back to 144. The book is on Amazon. It's on Amazon UK and Amazon US. Hi, Kiki. You work and lurk. That's fine. It's also in PDF form on Christine's shop. Christine, share away. You don't need permission. Just share. Because I'm doing a flip for it, makes sense. Hey, Susie. If I'm doing a flip, share your links. It's beautiful, isn't it? So you're taking the detail. Hey! Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I don't do every Thursday. I do Tuesdays and Saturdays at 4 p.m. and I try and do an occasional Thursday so that we've got extra loveliness to cram in the week. So there is 48, so there's quite a lot. I'm just taking my time flipping through so you can see it. You can drink it in. But see, I like these types with the little tiny sections. Oh, you got one as well. Hey, Gary. Hey, everyone wandering on in. I say wander in, it's like, you know what I mean. It's like you've got your lives and your days and then you just like wander on in. This is very pretty. I like this one, even though it's got, see, this one's different because it's got black in it, but because it's got black in it, it makes it a little less, if you wanted a simple one, you could just do color around it and they've got the black bits. That would be very effective. And I like these bits, Christine, coming out of it. That's different. I like that one. That's caught my eye. Visually, that's caught my eye. And then you've got full page ones with borders. Yeah, of course you can. That's the front if you want a screenshot. Sorry about the glare. It's just because I've got studio lights above me, which I do think I'm going to get some more lamps for this. As long as you can see it all okay. Okay. That's beautiful. I like this one. That's a very botanical floral one. There are so many lovely, pretty ones. And Christine's done a lot of different takes on a mandala, which is what I like. Yeah, Connie, you love your flowers. This one's stunning. Lou, you need to do this one. Lou is one of the mandala queens. She does the most beautiful mandalas, honestly. And I know Christine's doing one as well. I know, everyone's getting theirs now. Everybody. This is one that I looked on when I was looking at the PDF. It's a beauty, Christine. Can it be bought in Australia, Christine? Which platforms? Because Australia is funny because you can't get from other Amazons, am I correct? They've got a lot of rules. I know that. I know, Christine, I know. She's a stunning colorist. Hey, everyone coming on in. Hi, Camille. Hi, Gillian. You think you need to order it. See, I like these little bits you add. It puts a different dimension on a mandala to me. Yeah, I thought so, Cassandra. I don't know why they do that to you, because it should be freedom of choice in terms of where you want to get things, you know? It's a stunner. And this is the one, yep, that's on the front cover. And there was a story behind this, wasn't there? That the lady who did this passed away. So that's even more special to have that one. And, you know, it's nice because you can use the front cover as inspiration as well. So bless her heart. Very beautiful. And then you've got, oh, you got, is this your favourite quote? So no one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. I totally agree with that one. It only takes a moment. So yeah, I am taking my time to flip through so you get a good look at it. Marie, I'm pretty sure you can order from an Amazon in Europe somehow to get to Sweden. Yeah, I should imagine so. It would make my heart melt to do that. This is different as well. I like that one. It's like a tile. Yeah, as I said, I'll put all the links up that I can find after the video has uploaded. So after my stream, just give me a little while and I'll put all the links in. It's just that I have to go take the dog out, rest my back for a bit, and then I will put the stuff in the description for you. Stuff are in chat for now if you want to scroll up at any point, and then I will do it after if you are waiting for me. So I think this is available to most countries. So if you go over to Christine, Christine's in chat, just tap on her name. You won't leave the stream. Tap on her name, go to her channel. She's done a whole thing in her description when she did the colouring of this in my last stream. That was on Sunday. And you will get all the information in Christine's as well. Hey, Faith. So, yeah, if I can twist your arm to get this, we can support Christine as well. And also, come on, it's nice to have in your collection. So we're nearly at the end. We've done so many so far. It feels like this is a bumper pack. You get a lot for your money. Oh, nice, Christine. That's quite a lot. Hey, Christina. How are you? Okie dokie. So as I said, we're going to do Momo Girl. I had to quickly. This came about an hour ago, and I did not want to do this without Christine here. Hiya, honey. Ha ha. Make sure you put on a good show. Love you. Andrew is my Andrew. He's at work. He's not here today. Can you hear him? Like, we're not hearing him, but the cheek of him. Put on a good show. And that is the end. So this page is intentionally left blank so you can test out your mediums, which is amazing. Christine, that's a great idea, and that one too. So you can put all your different mediums down. Then she's got a page with her books at the back, so you know where to find her books and what the page, the front covers look like and where you can find them. And that is amazing, Christine. It's great. I love it. I love it. It's gorgeous. So thank you for creating that for us. And also this, I have not opened this yet. Do you want me to just open it anyway? This was another one that I ordered ages ago. I am so behind. These all came as I was setting up. Hiya! Yes, do, Kimberly. Do let me know how you are. And I'm so happy to see you. Take care, Imogen. Okay, and I got this because I absolutely adore Teresa Goodridge. Now, she does Country Charm, which I'll go grab for you now, and I'll show you who or what book you might be familiar with. But I've just bought this one because I do like these, and these are a bargain. They're great for the money. Okay, so Desiree, one of our mods, and she's a great lady. I call her my Louisiana twin. She's amazing. So if you didn't know who Teresa Goodridge is, she does the Country Charm one. Well, she's now brought out romantic country scenes. You've probably seen this. I'm not going to do a full flip through, but just to make you familiar of who she is. And the one that I did from here with Black Widow pencils was this one. Just, they're so scenic, aren't they? They're just one of those that you just like to do without much fuss, and it's just scenic and quite lifelike, if that makes sense. Let's turn that down. So it's really nice. I've really enjoyed this one. And as I said, that was done with the Black Widow sets, and you can see how vivid they are for, you know, what's he saying? Oh, Andrew, yeah, I know, it goes so quick. Yeah, this is so vivid for budget pencils, and that's why I always say about the Black Widows. They're amazing. So I saw this was out, and I thought, oh, it's Teresa Goodridge. I have to see what this is like. So I've not seen this yet. So, you know, she's got a unique style. I like her style because when they're coloured in, they look realistic. Ah, Andrew, can you see what that is on the screen? Is it Andrew? You are here. How funny that it landed on this particular picture. Hey, Katrina. So yeah, look at that one. That is stunning. I love it. Hey, Robin. I know, right, Kiki? I'm still waiting. So yeah, it's so nice, and I like the countryside. I love going into the city, like for theatres and stuff, but I do love the countryside, and this is so nice. So I can see that this would look really good, and I know that the Black Widows work so well in these books. So if you are not familiar with the really yes, you are. These are really super cheap at £3.99 English pounds. Not a lot at all. Okay, let's get into some colouring because I've been on for 24 minutes and I've done nish nosh. I know, right? Everyone can tell him off. You're all like, I've got a team behind me this time. How many letters do you get on a message notes? It doesn't show if you ask something. What, here, Tammy, or in an email? Oh, you only get, I think, 200 characters, isn't it? Okay, I've got myself all sorted. Right, how we left off on the last stream on this was we were doing the poppies, and we were doing the orangey ones, which we have these colours for. and we were doing the red poppies, which we had these colours for. Thankfully, I was quite prepared this time and I got everything out prior to, which makes a change for me. So I'm going to do the red poppies to start with. Might have to bring you down. Yeah, there's no commercials. You are welcome, Christine. I'm so happy it's here. I will do one. It will not be this month because I've got a backlog, but once I get started, I will show you progress. Yeah, exactly. We hear and see all. Right. So we're using Prismacolor pencils and we are using Poppy Red, Scarlet Lake, Tuscan Red, Black Raspberry, and we have black and white and brown for the middle of the poppies. So we're using Prismacolors and we are going to start. We started with Poppy Red, didn't we? So we're going to go with that. We're going to try and get as much of this done as possible today based on how I am sitting. All right, Melody, you relax yourself. That's fine. I know you're here. I hope that my voice will help you fall to sleep. Bye, lovely. I love you. Okay, so are we zoomed? No, we're not. Okay, we're zoomed in now. You all good on your screens? So how is everyone? After all that, it's like, how are you guys? Right. He's got a job, that's good. Let's go for it. So remember, if there's anyone new, put it in caps if it's for me. And enjoy the chat. It's a friendly little bunch that we got here. We've got a family going on here. Okay. So we've got Poppy Red that we had, didn't we? We've got all these marks from my nail varnish before. Oh dear. Let's just clamp that down. There we go. Can you all see okay? Yeah, so we're going to Poppy Red and we put a base of Poppy Red. So now it was to start building up. We had some references on Google before and that was to see the depth and the colour and where the colours go. Now most of it is a deep red, so it pretty much will be a solid colour based on where the petal is, but on the underneath we'll have a little bit more of the black raspberry so that it looks like it's shadowed a little bit more. Hey Roslyn, everyone that's coming in that I've not seen, hi, welcome, happy Thursday, I believe we're on. Yes, we are. And I hope you're all doing well. So I had these big plans the other day after the stream on Tuesday to start my skin series. But because I'd done Belinda's stream and then my stream, my back gave out on me. So I couldn't even sit to start it. And then yesterday I had another bed day so that I could be here with you guys today. So just bear with me at the moment with this skin series. It's just because of the long, I can't sit for long periods of time. I have to save it for the streams. And then in my own time, I have pretty much not coloured a thing, barring one picture, just because I haven't been able to. It's just the sitting. Getting a hip cramp. Oh. Yeah, I do as well. I do, Robin, I do. It's further down. I used the Fabiana Atanasio picture. I do have one, but I'm going to be doing one coming up. Which ones did you buy, Tammy? Share your goodies. What have you bought recently? I'm going to have to go through Coolcraft book. Has anyone bought the new Anastasia Ellie Caldereva book? And if you have, is it just as beautiful as it looks? Because I messaged Anastasia and I think she just had an influx, bless her heart, of orders. So she hasn't got back to me yet. So I think I'm just going to go through Coolcraft. You're welcome. Thank you, Pickle. Hey, Pickle. Did you order it, Honor? Is it dispatched? Oh, you got the Fairy Tales one, KP. Oh my goodness, they're all coming. I feel so jelly. I feel such a I call it a jelly bum when I'm jealous. I'm such a jelly bum. So the pre-order's over and it's available to be dispatched. Oh, Tammy, you know what? Sometimes these discount stores are a great find. I bought some discount pencils. So has Mum and so has Lou, but they've got different ones to me. And, you know, you would never know the difference between those and something like the Black Widows, for instance. And I must say that pigments is just, it's very hit or miss, but it doesn't matter if it's a miss because they're so cheap that it's a case of if it's not good, you can just dispose or give them away. You ordered it. The fairy tales one. Yeah, it's lovely. I don't even know the name of them. They haven't got a name. They've got no name, Victoria. 50 set for $7. Okay. Green Jello. I like that one. I'm green Jello. And, oh, I was watching Harry's Art Gear Guide, Harry. I did comment. I'm pretty sure I did. So for all this Marvel frenzy, and Honor's doing Marvel May, so if you want to do Marvel May, you can either pick a Marvel picture or pick a picture and base it on a Marvel character, or draw your own. Entirely up to you. And Harry did a Spider-Man or Spider-Verse one. Harry, oh my God, those skills with the style file markers, they look incredible. Hey, Joy. Thank you. Yes, and KP has videos on her channel and she does a lot of different things. I know she can't upload as much. She has a busy life and she's got a life unlike me. Why I have a life. I'm joking. I just say it. And she's also got quite a few where she's showing how to do with, is it the Black Widow skin tone sets as well, KP? I'm pretty sure. But you guys, don't forget, if you have a channel and you want to tell what your channel's about, then go ahead. Go ahead. Just make sure you state what it's about so that people can go over, you know, and see what you're doing. Yeah, I loved them, but I like Marvel. I love Marvel. Take care, Dee. Have a good day. That's okay. Don't ever be sorry. Life first. Okay, so then we're going to go over to the Scarlet Lake. And we're going to deepen this up a little bit. So we've got the Poppy Red to start things off. Now, I think when I looked, there was slight dark areas of the petal towards the end of the flower. It depends where your light source is coming from. Well, Pickle, go for it. State what it is. You can say you colour with food and you like your crazy mess and you like markers and you just love to be creative, really. That's what you're about. Sharing is caring. And yeah, there's been quite a few videos I've got to catch up on. I haven't really been around for the past month. I'm never going to catch up with all, but I will try. I'll try and catch up with the ones that I can. Yeah, it really is, isn't it, Melody? I was watching it and then I watched your very short. Are you going to start live streams, Harry? Because I saw that you did a little short mini live stream. And I was like, oh, are you branching? And you were doing a horse. And I thought, this is exciting because I love to watch art in general. You know, not just colouring. I love colouring. It's my main hobby and love. But I'm trying to learn things in my own time, which is taking forever because I really can't sit for too long. The pain is too much. and I try and do as much as I can and save my back for the channel so that I can be here. There isn't, Anna, I agree. Hey, I'm so happy. Oh, nice. There's so many people. I'm going to have to, you know, one thing I never do is come back on my chats. Very, very rare. So I'm going to have to come back and try and get some of you that I've not already subscribed to. Okay, I'm going to go to Tuscan Red. Tuscan Red is so nice to deepen up. Now, we're going to have to come back and lighten this up anyway, which we will do. And don't forget, the white will help blend that in. So I'm just going deep on these poppies. So nice, I said puppies. And it really is just to deepen up a little bit. So just check your light source. Underneath would just generally be darker, wouldn't it? See, I'm not very good at the thinking of my own imagination. I need a lot of inspiration with thinking up. If I was to do art, I'd really need some prompts. Oh, really? What, with people or just with the whole process, Harry? What was it? Okay, so I'm just going to blend that in a little bit. We need some white there. I mean, things have changed dramatically, I think, for this community in terms of schedules with live streaming. Before, when I first started live streaming, there wasn't many. And there is lots now. So I think people are a little bit more forthcoming to it all now. And a little bit... there is more of an audience out there now. When it was testing the kind of water with it, with just colouring before. I really don't, Christine. I'm terrible. I should, but I don't. Because if there's something that's flagged up to me, I'll go back on it. But I don't watch them back in general. So if I miss stuff, people have to tell me. Okay, so I'm going to get my white. And all I'm going to do at the top is kind of blend the tops in so that the red merges, but I've got a light area. So you can see the difference. And we're going to bring black raspberry in on this as well. So I'm trying to get this in the screen so you can see what I'm doing and have the cards as well. Okay, because your brush was fine with me yummy. No. You are kidding me. I take my medication if I need to. Oh, Harry, don't let people put you off. You are doing incredible, and I can't relate to the morphine. I mean, you know, that's you must be in some pain there, and I can only sympathize with that. The sitting for long periods of time is difficult, and you're letting us into your streams, your home, your entertainment. If you need to take your tablet, that is entirely up to you. It's your channel, and you are helping other people grow. Oh, no. Try again. See how it goes. See how you feel. Go on how you feel. Okay, black raspberry, and that goes for anybody. I get that, you know, there are likes and dislikes. I understand that. We've all got them. Or bugbears or things in live streams that we don't particularly like. But if it's a happy environment and you're sitting there teaching skills, and I mean incredible skills, if you needed to take a pill every 5 minutes, I wouldn't care. That is, your health is important. It's your priority. Hi, Michelle. Yeah. There's a lot of streamers here as well now. So, you know, everybody collectively can, you know, help everybody out. Okay. And we are just going to one more time come in. I'm going to put Scarlet Lake, and then we're going to go over to our next one down at the bottom. Do we need to know it's Prismacolor? Do I still need that in the screen? I'll put that there then, because I need some room. Okay, so what my method behind this is just make a deep poppy, have the light and dark elements to it, and make it a little bit more realistic to if you look at a sea of poppies outside. Now, the middle is going to be last. I'm going to do the reds first and we'll come back. So it kind of looks like it's got a bit of a difference now. I think it's the way forward as well, because you can get you can interact with your audience really well, which is what I like. Now, I say this live stream isn't for everybody. People don't like the element of it, of having to sit there and keep a conversation up, and it's not for everybody. But if you know you're quite a social person and you can do the conversation, it's such an amazing experience. Not a clue yet. What, her mythical maiden one? Not sure of the date. I'll let you know when I know. Okay, so let's go to our poppy red. I'm going to have to put it up here because we're down here now. I'm going to come over if that's okay. No, honestly, KP, I have disappeared off the face of the earth for nearly a month. I'm on when I'm here, and then when I'm away, I've not really been online, so I've missed out on so much. Because, to be honest, I'll give you, this is just a personal bit, and I hope people who watch this back don't mind me saying. When Sharon passed away, we had that sad time, and then all of a sudden I was out doing things again with limitation, don't get me wrong. I've got a story to tell you, but right, let me do this first. So I started to go out and do a bit more, and me and Vicky said that we'll start doing more. Vicky's Sharon's daughter, my best friend of 28 years. And we said we'll start doing things a little bit more, and we went go-karting. Then I did the theatre trips. Then I was out. Then I was living a bit, and I felt like my old self for a little while. So apart from being here, I wasn't really about, you know, then we're at home, and then the back starts because you're suffering for the consequences. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. So it's one of those things that you do things after a little while of not doing stuff. You suffer for it, but you don't care. So that was the case. So I wasn't around. And quick story, you'll all laugh at me. I am a huge Grey's Anatomy fan, and I mean humongous. Do you want to know what this stupid sausage of a girl here did? Walking along Shaftesbury Avenue in central London, which has got all the theatres, main, you know, central London. And I've got my Grey's Anatomy socks on, right, underneath my boots. It says, "Do not disturb, Grey's Anatomy is on," and it's got the heart on it. You ready for this? Right, so I'm a huge Grey's fan, Walking along Shaftesbury Avenue, I'm looking at this man saying to myself, he looks like the one that plays Owen. So Kevin McKidd, his name is. I'm looking and I'm thinking, you look like Dr. Owen Hunt. And right next to me smirks at me. And I said, oh my God. And I'm saying, Andrew. So he's saying, I said, that's the one from Grey's. I said, oh my God. And then he was right. He was like that next to me. I was so starstruck because I am one of the biggest Grey's fans in the world. I let him walk past me. Andrew's telling me to run down. I'm like, I can't run. He's like, well, he's not exactly walking fast. Go after him. And I'm standing there going, but it's Dr. Owen Hunt. It's Owen Hunt. And then I'm sitting there, I'm standing and I'm thinking, why have I just let him walk past me? I had my Grey's Anatomy socks, and I had a Grey's Anatomy man from LA, because he lives in LA, in London, and I didn't do anything about it. I was fuming with myself. I come home, wasn't I, Mum? I was going to my mum's. I was at mum's. I was telling Mum all about it. And, yeah, I'm gutted. Can you believe that? So that is the story of me meeting Grace with my Grey's Anatomy socks on. And all I've done since is moan so much about it that I didn't do anything. And Lou bought me those for my birthday. And I was wearing them. They were a lucky omen, those socks. I met Grace with Grey's socks on. So who thought that Grey's Anatomy socks would bring me the cast member of Grey's? Yeah, I just was. Oh, no, I was not happy. She hasn't given a date. I was screaming, wasn't I, Mum? I came in. He is Scottish. He's Scottish. He is, but he lives in LA. And I let him walk straight past me, Christine, like an absolute wally brain that I am. So that is my story. I had to tell you that because I couldn't believe that I did that. I was so starstruck. He is a handsome man. So now I'm looking at him and I'm like, he's just amazing. So then I had to Google and go to his fan pages. So I went on his fan page and lo and behold, he had landed in London the day before. I knew it. I knew it. I was so. Owen Hunt is Kevin McKidd. He plays Owen Hunt in it, out of Grey's. Oh, he's lovely. He's lovely. Scottish guy, but he lives in LA. Oh, I was so mad at myself. So yeah, that is my met Grey's Anatomy but didn't meet Grey's Anatomy story. When I went to go and see Thriller in West End the other day. I'll show you a picture of the stage where he was. He is. I was speechless. I couldn't actually say anything. And I ended up saying nothing. So we were at the stage. We were right by the stage. So I don't know if you can see that's like the stage where we were. So in Thriller in London. And this is. Don't know if you can see that. Oh no, wait. Let's give you the other one. Don't know if you can see that. That was me and Andrew on that night. Yeah, we had a lovely night. And yes, I had a glass of wine. I had a glass of wine. Only one, but I did. And we were in the VIP bar, so they even gave me a taster of it to make sure it wasn't too strong. Someone said to me the other day, how old are you? About 20? I was like, I love you. I love you. I'm coming again. Grace is the best. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I need to get a crack on with these because I am blabbering on. But I just had to tell you that story. That was just crazy. How could I have done that? So has anyone got so starstruck because they watched something and love it that they couldn't talk? It rendered them speechless. Yeah, but I love that element of it. I love that element of it. It is so over the top that I love it. I get so involved with Grey's like it's real life. And I believe that these characters are real. And I truly do. I get so wrapped up in it. And they are real. No one can tell me they're not real. They are real. They're real people. Owen is real. Well, he is real. I know that. But he's real. His character's real. No, Melody, I didn't take one. I should have done. Helen, have a good day. Thank you so much for dropping in. I'm thinking of like an olive or a mustard. Probably a mustard, I think. It's either one or the other. But yeah, who has been... This is for anyone watching this back if you're listening to my Babylon. Have you ever met anybody but you couldn't talk? Because I'm not usually like that. I will just talk. And I don't know what stopped me. Really, I don't know what stopped me. You need to show a picture of him. Okay, so you don't know who Owen Hunt is? Oh, ladies and gents, hold on. Dr. Owen Hunt. He's in Grey's. Obviously, I've said that a million times. So this is Kevin McKidd, who's Owen Hunt. Hold on. Let me show you. Download. Okay. So you're ready to see who I'm talking about if you don't watch Grace. He is really nice. He's a handsome guy. That's who Owen Hunt is. Without it. He's so, so nice. Yeah, no, I get like it. I mean, I would be the same if I met like Adele, for instance. If I ever bumped into Adele, because she lives in London, I wouldn't know what to say. I love Adele. Sam Smith and Adele are my two loves, and Coldplay in bands and musicians and stuff. Sam Smith, I went to go and see him in a very intimate concert before he was huge, and it only cost me £20, and he is the only person in concert that's ever genuinely given me goosebumps. I love her. Hey, darling. But yeah, she and Sam Smith, just incredible singers. Incredible. I'm taking forever to do this one. Hold on, guys. Sorry, that's me because I'm distracted with talking, but it is sort of a colour and chat. Right, we're going to move on to this one now. We're at the bottom. We're at the tiny little one. Really? When you was in hospital? Did you say something? I usually talk to anyone and I will get a picture with anybody. You know, it really isn't it is not me. I'm not confident. I'm confident with people. I'm not confident in like image, but I'm confident with people, and I wouldn't think twice. Did anyone when they were like teenagers do the whole hunting bands, like boy bands and stuff? She is amazing. So I've met a few famous. Oh gosh, I'd love to. So do I, Charlotte. So have I. Their concerts are incredible. Coldplay are out of this world amazing. I went to their concert a few years back, and it was one of the best things I've ever been to and experienced ever. One of my favourite songs is Fix You, and it just gives me goosebumps. I love it. Yeah, I know, right? That was what I said to Andrew, that he must have thought I was just staring at him, but he gave like a smirk as if to say, you're going to say something to me, and there's me going, Andrew, it's so and so. And yeah, we do look a bit silly, don't we? It's like, has the cat got your tongue? Hi, Sean. Has the cat got your tongue? Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Because you want to say something and you can't say something, and you just end up, you give up in the end. Okay, we're at this one over here. So as I said, I'm not going to do this page. I kind of want to put a piece of paper there to signify that I'm not doing that, but we know we're only doing this one. Yeah. Hi, everyone coming in. Hi, Acorn. I love that name, Acorn. Okay, yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Usually if we're very, confident and talky people, and normally we wouldn't think twice on saying something. I mean, I have hunted people down before when I was a teenager and like, come here. And now it's just I'm getting a little bit more reserved as I'm getting a little bit older, and maybe that's why. Mind you, I can still give people a run for their money when I talk. So I suppose it comes in waves. I needed that glass of wine before I went into the theatre, so, and not after. Take care, Jodie. Thanks for joining. Have a good evening, darling. Okay, so all I'm doing is the same pattern of Poppy Red, Tuscan Red, Scarlet Lake, Black Raspberry, and going with light and dark on these petals. Now, I just want to get these right. And this we're going to do, I think these small patterns are going to have to be black. We're going to go, I think we're going to go for mustard because I think that's what she needs. Background wise, not quite sure, maybe greens. I'm kind of leaning towards doing some watercolor background just because I think it would be a lot quicker. Maybe, we'll see. Right, so then we need to go for some, it's really hard to get in this spine. Oh, really? You've met loads, Kimmy. You've met tons. I used to love meeting people. And I've been sitting in restaurants and I've met, you know, some boy band members, me and Andrew, because we live in around a nice area and quite a few people. We've got Emma Bunton from the Spice Girls down the road with her husband. We've got some footballers. If you're in the UK, we've got a couple of footballers that live here. One was in this humongous Porsche Jeep the other day and you just knew that he oozed money. You were like, all right, we get it. You've got a nice car. You're a footballer. Yeah, we get quite a few people. Rochelle Humes and her husband. Quite a few people. Hey, Donna, hi. Oh, wow, Freddie Mercury. You met Princess Diana Melody. Oh, wow. That is one achievement. Wow. So what do you all think of the new royal baby, Princess Diana's grandson, Archie? Archie Harrison. What do you think of the name? We have a new royal baby, American and British. We have formed a unit, guys. We've formed a unit. It was supposed to happen. I love it. My bets were on Harvey. I don't know why. I thought that it would be Harvey and I was wrong. But Archie, I was so happy. I was like, yes. You know what I loved? That he came out holding the baby and not her. See, I think that every other royal has done it the traditional. They've done it their way. They've done it Harry and Meghan's way. And I love that. They've done it everything how they've wanted to do it. They've had their privacy. They've had him holding the baby. They've had an unconventional name. I love it. I think it's amazing. Harry. I love Harry. Mountbatten, Windsor. You want to say that, don't you, with a very posh accent. Hey, Wendy. Oh, I missed. What did you say, Kimmy? I'm going up. Oh, all the concerts. I do. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we've got Archie. Is it Archibald? Archie. Archie Harrison. Mountbatten, Windsor. Okay, so we're just going to go to the middle. Now, these middle bits are going to be quite light, so we're going to put some white in there. Thank you. Take care. See you soon, Harry. Have a nice evening with the wife. Thanks for joining us, and I hope to see you on some live streams of yours. Tilly. Wow. Lady, we do not need to hear that. You have not met anybody, Tilly. There's no point. You're trying to put your contribution. You've only met me. Yeah, we've had no one famous in the house, Till. Yep. Welcome back. Yeah, so we're going to put some white now. Okay, so I was just trying to read the chat. That's why I was away. These are taking ages because I'm trying to get chat as well. So what that will mean in a couple of minutes, to get a little bit more done quicker, I'm going to have to knuckle down, which means I'll miss stuff in chat, which I'm not being rude or anything. It's just that I will. So I'm just warning now, because if I don't, and we're going to be putting this to 4 and 5 streams. But the chat's been nice. I'm loving it. I love a good conversation until he's trying to put her 2 pence per piece worth in. Bless her. Oh, bless him. Oh, it's such a tragedy. And do you think that, this is a question for everyone that loved Princess Diana, do you think now that the boys are looking more like Charles's family or more like her family? Because William looked so much like her when he was a kid, but I don't think he does anymore. Okay, I'm going to go for some yellowed orange on these. I need to... Take care, Tammy. Speak to you soon. Tilly's having a good old shout. See, I love... Harry, to me, does not look like anyone but himself, if that makes sense. Like, there is no... Yeah, I can't... to me, he doesn't look like Charles. I don't know. Am I the only one that thinks that? So I'm going to go for some yellowed orange. I love talking about anything like this. I like the young royals. No offence to the older royals, but I think the younger royals are really paving the way for something different and fresh and just fantastic. And I adore them. I really do. Oh, Daria. Yeah, they're good. Chip's fast asleep. Buzz has been out. Well, I wouldn't say, well, I can't see her doing anything, but you never know, do you? But I love them. I love Harry. I loved it when he was single, and I love him now, obviously, when he's settled and a father and he's glowing, but I loved him when he used to be single and he used to go on his trips to Vegas and stuff and he got caught. I was like, oh my gosh, I love him, because he's got a bit more freedom, isn't he? Because he's not really ever going to be heir to the throne. You know, he's how many in line? 5th? So 6th? He's never going to be king. So he can relax. He's like, hell yeah, I can have a good time and do things my way, but I have to do some of the traditional stuff. But apart from that, I can do my stuff. She was, I think she was amazing, and she put up with a lot, let's face it, because he always loved Camilla, and I think that was a hard thing for her. And I'm so happy that by the end of her life, she got to live a life that she wanted and that she loved, you know. She looked so happy towards the end. She was glowing. And everyone deserves that in life, no matter who you are. I think everybody deserves happiness. And I just hope that they find it. Yes, Lou, he is. He is. He is very much like Prince Andrew. You got it in one there. Okay, so I'm just getting some of this cadmium orange hue down. These are taking a while. The flowers take a while, guys, because you want to get them looking a little bit realistic. The top shouldn't take as long. But I'm not doing this side, so we're only doing half. We'll have to tell him that, Darlene. We'll have to tell him. We'll have to find him and say, excuse me, go and live with Darlene. She'll accommodate you. It'll be fine. Okie dokie, Marie. Yes, I did. I did see that, KP. I think we got 2, haven't we? I think she's doing more. What happened? Is she not making books anymore at all, or is it to do with the publishers? she not with the publishers anymore? I'm not quite sure why she's not making the books, because they seem popular. That's it, Christine. Yes, I love it. I love that they can do that now. It's so refreshing to me. Okay, so I'm going to put an injection of this poppy red in these orangey ones. And I'm only going to do that, you know, so we've got the bottom here that's got a little bit of shadowing from each petal. So where it might lay against, we're going to add some. And we're also going to add a little bit at the top. So just give it a little bit of a different take and dimension on. Okay. Thank you, Kenny. They're very bright in your screen. Let me turn the contrast down a little bit. Hold on. There we go. It's going to be very vivid. But then I think when you look at, if you look at poppies in general, they're very vivid, aren't they? Well, when they're in bloom, they're like a sea. Do you remember when they did that at the Tower of London and they did the Sea of Red Poppies? And it was like, that was to signify, wasn't it, the blood, the lives lost. And they were ceramic. I tried to get one of them and bid on one of them because they sold them all off and I just missed the boat on it. And I was gutted because you could buy one and have it come in a box, a presentation box, and I really wanted one and I missed out on it. And now they cost a fortune. Yeah, I tried to bid on them and I just missed it. Yeah, I was gutted, Lou. Honestly, I was so nearly there on it and I missed it because I was at work that day. And I'd missed the boat. It went live at whatever time in the morning, and I was a carer. You can't be on your phone. It used to bug the life out of me seeing people on their phones all the time. So I'd have mine in my bag or in my pocket or whatever. And then when they'd all gone off to the day centre and I had my paperwork to do, I said to my boss, I'm going to take a tea break. And on my tea break, I had a look on the thing where you could bid and I'd missed it. I was gutted. Take care, Kimmy. Thanks for joining us. Lots of love. Yeah, same here, Victoria. Same here. But, you know, it wasn't meant to be. All right, we've got this last one down here and then we are going to do her top. I'm going to do all the leaves and stuff after because there's no point just fussing with leaves. We'll do these and we'll do bits because I want to get the bulk of that done. Because I am slow today because I am heavy in conversation. But these are topics. It's like, you know, when you listen to radio shows and etc., you know, they're really interesting topics that you listen to sometimes. If you've got on a talk show or there's a talk show on at a certain time or etc., and you're having a good little listen and, you know, they're talking about topics and you're sitting there talking to the radio as if they can hear you and participating back. So it's nice to be able to do that, you know, and this to me, when I listen to streams as well, and you can like sort of look up and watch what someone's doing and put your head down and listen. The topics of conversations are great. I love it. And that's partly why I really like the colour and chats as well, because you can have a good little listen and you can have them on in the background. You know, you don't have to feel guilty about not participating or anything because you can just be listening and enjoying the talk. Hey, Dorothy. Sorry I didn't see you come in. I don't think I did. I hope you're okay. Hi, Sue Gaines. Anyone that I may have missed, I am so sorry because the chat does go by because when I look up, it's probably gone off the screen by the time I do. So welcome over. Happy Thursday, ladies. Happy Thursday. Any plans for the weekend, anyone? What are you doing for the weekend? Any outings, family time, pictures, try to get as much colouring in as possible? What's your plans? Yeah, I do, Kobe. I do. Oh, you're still working the Saturdays. Create space paper doesn't fuss me, but sometimes if it's an image that I want to whack quite a lot on, I can copy it onto my own paper. So, because there's lots of apps now that you can have on your phones that can scan, like your HP ones, can scan your image into your phone, send it over to your printer and print over onto cardstock. So even if you buy a CreateSpace book and you're not keen on the CreateSpace paper, because it's not for everyone, everyone's got different preferences. What one doesn't like, the other one will, etc., etc. So there's so many options now. You can get any book, doesn't matter how flimsy or thick the paper is. Personally, I don't like papers that are way too thick because the tooth, and it drives me mad to get it smooth. So there's a middle ground. Oh, nice. You're editing a video. Ah, how lovely. You go into a cupcake store, art store, buy some jeans, Chinese food. Oh, of course, Mother's Day. Sunday. Let me make a note of that. It's not here, but so I can wish you all on Saturday. Mother's Day in the US. Is it Australia as well? Because ours is gone. Ours was in March. Oh, nice. Oh, you all sound like you've got some really nice plans. I'm coming to the cupcake store and the art store and the Chinese food park. That sounds like an invite. We're all here. We're all coming. Okay, so just going to get the white in that one. I want that quite light in the middle. So happy Mother, for those of you I don't see on Saturday stream, happy Mother's Day. Hope you have an amazing one and you get spoilt rotten. And if you've given your children a wish list, do tell and spill if you already know what you have been bought. And if you've got any colouring goods coming. I would love to know. Hey, Becky. Hi, Tanya. Hi, everyone coming in. It sounds wonderful. I'm coming. I am not a mother, but I can be a mum. I'm a third baby mum. All right, so let's get some rocking on this bit. Oh, we do the black and the brown, actually, because I got them out. In the very middle, just put a coverage of, if I can find my card. No, 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 no. Don't be naughty and come out of the hole. Hold on. My ring is being naughty. Okay, we've got it here. Sorry, guys, bear with me. Becky, I can loan you a boy or two. You have plenty. That's tickled me. I'm sure you wouldn't mind a rest for a day or two, but you'd soon be like, Sam, give them back. Step away from the children and give them back. I am missing them. I love, 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 love when mothers get spoiled. Because, you know, you look after them all their lives. And if you've got older children now, it's time for them to look after you. Oh, yeah, I did this year. Andrew got me the Disney Japan book for Mother's Day. Oh, nice. You're getting colouring books as well. Did anyone put in a really, like, ridiculous request in hope? I know. Like, just put it out there and see what they do. Oh, nice, Faith. I still got your Whip Wednesday to watch back. Right, are we ready to do some of the top? We'll come back to the leaves. Right, so what are we thinking? Are we thinking mustard or are we thinking greens? Now, bear in mind, I don't want this too loud. Let's have a look at some colours. I think if we do all we could do is greens. There's some nice greens. Mustard, greens. 1 minute, I've just got to get some inspiration here. I have to look at colours, otherwise it doesn't call out. Or beige. Let's just get some colour ideas, right? So, these are like, that's a muted turquoise. We can have pale sages. That's too light. We can have, let's have a little look what can go. So you don't know until you have a look. I truly believe that. So you have to kind of see what goes and go with that, other than just putting it down, because I think I would instantly regret if I went too bright. See, jasmine, I'm just going to get jasmine for a second. That's a yellowy colour. We can have some greens. I'm trying to have a look. If we went for green, maybe I could go for like celadon green, like this one. You see how that would look? That's really nice. I quite like that, like a muted, but then the yellow ochres might go. Or marine green. Let's go for, just have a look. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. See, if we went for one similar to the poppies, it might clash, you know, like the goldenrod. So I'm just having a look now. So options are greens or yellows. I think I'm going to go for green, to be fair. I think we're going to go for a green, because we can always add yellow elements into it. But I think the marine, the celadon, the pale sage, I think they're quite good. So I'm going to pull out some greens. Let's pull the cards out. So this is the part where everyone can take a coffee break, because this is the part that takes me forever and a day. You're going to be like, oh my Lord, Sam. Yes, yes, I know. I know this. I know this. I do take a while to plan. However, there's a method behind my madness, so I'm getting some colours out. Yeah, I think green as well. See, we're all in agreement. I'm just grabbing greens. We won't use all these, but I'm just pulling them out so we can have a look. They go really well, don't they? Oh, there was a mineral orange card. So we need sap green light, celadon green, and sage. Right, and we'll pick them out. So we're looking at the minute. We're looking at which greens we like. These are the types. There's so many. Lord almighty, there is so many. You don't realise until you pull them out how many greens there are in a set. Is there more greens than any other colour? I think there is. I think there is more greens than any other colour in a set. Okay, there what we got. Let's have a look. Right. So I'm thinking to base or blend in, we might have the pale sage, I think, or the grey green light. We can use those two. We could go for sap green light. Let's make a little pattern up. Dark green would be a good one, wouldn't it? I'm just sort of planning out here. Marine green's nice. Or Prussian, sort of those colours. What are we thinking? Are those a nice little combination there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to not do 10. Don't laugh. I'm trying not to do. Hi, Gray. Oh, you're off now. Thanks for joining us. Hi. I'm trying not to do 50. See, if I did all them all, there'd be 10. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to do 5 and a black. and a black. Always got to have a black. Let's try. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at me. I know you're secretly laughing at how many I pick. That looks like a good combo. Right, would you mind if I just quickly go and stick the kettle on and grab those pencils then? I need to move my back a second. Bear with me. I will be right back. We're going to use those. I'm not going to use 10, I promise. So what do we need? Black. What's that one? I'm here, but I'm not here. I'm just trying to get them. There we go. There's 3 of them. Grey, green, light. Kettle's on. Kettle's on. I need a green. Hold on. Okay, so grab your coffees, guys. Grab your coffees. Right, so we've got Pale Sage. No, so it's Sap Green Light. I'm just trying to find them whilst my kettle's boiling. Grey Green Light and Sap Green Light. And we've got Marine Green and Prussian. We've got Black. And now we need Pale Sage. I'm nearly there. I'm trying to be organised before I come back to the desk. Okay, I've got them. I'm going to make the tea quickly and I will be with you. Okay. Right, I am here with you now. Sorry about that. I was just really needed to get a cuppa. Right, anyone that's come in, welcome. If there is anything directed at me, pop it in caps. And for those of you that have waited for me, thank you. Okay, we are here. So this signifies that I've just gone to get the tea side of it because we got the colour in. I only do it once in a stream unless I'm here for hours and hours, which I can't do at the moment. Okay. We're going to do these colours. I think let's just get on with it. I'll stop me trying to then search for more when I don't need them. Right, I think I'm going to start with my darker tone, which is going to be the Prussian. And as long as we've got a sharp point, yeah, lovely. So we're using Prismacolor Pencils, which I will put at the top for anyone that needs. And while you're zoomed out, it's a good thing because you get a larger view of it all. Oh, as well, I forgot to tell you. I got an email. I emailed Artasia, regarding their new markers, the Everblend, to see if they got any samples that we can try out. I never, ever, ever email anyone for anything ever. But I thought, I'm not asking for a pack. I'm just asking for a couple of samplers if they have them. And they are going to, they've passed it on to their team and they're going to let us know so that we can have a little look what they lay down like and what they look like. And we can test them out live on air before anyone then goes and invests in them, kind of thing. So I said, I'm not asking, you know, for a FORE. I just wanted to know if you send out any samples to channels so that they can show an audience what they perform like, etc. And they said they'll let us know. So I did that. Let's see. All right, let's get on with this. So that's a little flat, which I'm going to have a white edging on that. Now I'm going to go straight over these flowers because I'm going to put them in black, I think. There's no point, you know, dodging around them. I think it's going to be too long-winded. If you do want to do that, great. But I don't think I'm going to. Originally, I was going to do them in like golds, but we can do them in gold if we really wanted to. We can get something else, but I think black would be nice. We can do some mustard on the trim. I think that would be nice as well. Yeah, Christine, I just thought, you know, I had a few requests after the last, you know, we talked about it. April mentioned them, and then I had a few requests on they'd prefer to see them in action before they buy them. And I said, you know, that's all well and good, but there's no way that I can just dish out because I've already just paid. I'm putting aside some money for an upgrade on the camera and some lighting. So, you know, super chats are going towards that now for the channel. I'm just going to put the upgrades in and the editing software. They're my next things. And I thought 70 quid is quite a lot if we don't like them. We might not like them. They might just be like every other marker we've got. So we're going to ask. So that's what I did. I asked. You never know. You never know, because that is what samples are there for. It ultimately will benefit them if they sampled out, I don't know, 4 markers to try. If somebody liked them, we might invest in the whole set. That's how it works. That's why the channels are here as well, to give you all a little insight into what the tools are and how they're used and put them in action. You know, we've got all these things, they need to be used, and it takes time because we've only got a certain amount of hours, but we'll get round to it. And then we can enjoy them because we're all together. So we're just getting this started. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't want to invest. Ah, he's gorgeous, isn't he, Rochelle? We don't want to invest in them if we don't like them. You need to know. Now, Artasia are pretty good in sending out a sample so that we can have a look. So that is what we shall do. So we're going to go ahead and make some great changes coming. I've got some plans to make some changes with some editing software so we can edit. I am useless and I am going to get myself completely up to date. And you know, Belinda, I was talking to Belinda when we did the stream and I said, I feel old, and you're going to all laugh at me saying that. The reason behind my term of that is everyone seems to be up to date with things and I'm sort of stuck behind about 5 years. And these are the kinds of things that I've got to do now. But when you first set up a channel, I don't know if anybody else is like this. I honestly never set up a channel with an intention of ever growing, and that sounds bizarre. I set the intention up with Jen, who I love dearly. Jen's reading with pugs, if you don't know. Take care, Charlotte. That's great. Have a good day. Sorry, I'm just waffling on. I set up with the intention of just doing the cozy colouring nights for fun, you know, and I got to 3,000 subscribers before I even monetized, because it wasn't ever I didn't think it would take off. I didn't. I tell you that now. I thought it would just be, you know, me and a few people. And it has. And I've realised now that you've helped me in more ways than you'll ever know in changing my entire life. And I'll tell you that now, all of you. Jen did. She changed my life a few years back. And you've all changed my life in the way that I was trying to adjust to being at home, which I'm a grafter and a worker. It's hard. And it changed my life entirely. And we've gone down this path of having fun and making something of it. And you don't know this at first. You just think you're going to be a few of you, and you don't know how much it's going to impact. And it takes a whole life of its own on. So I can thank you all now for the support, for the friendships, for the amazing times we have. It's been an experience that I don't want to end, kind of thing. It's something I want to keep going with and keep the ball rolling. And no matter what happens in life, because there's going to be people, we all know things happen. You know, babies happen, families happen, health happens, things happen, and you might be away for a bit. It doesn't mean that being away is you've stopped. It just means that life, and then you're back. But I can tell you now, this hobby will be in my life forever. And the friends I've made, I intend to keep forever. And this can, if it plateaus now and we stay here at 7,000, that's fine by me. We're here for the fun. We're not here for the subscriber numbers and growing. It's not my business, you know, it's not my business. It's my fun. If I made a career out of it, that would be different, but it's not. It's my fun. And I'll always help people grow and have fun. And that is my intention, just that alone. Just to have that side of it. You know, this is my hobby first and foremost. And second, it's to help in any way I can. And yeah, we'll just see how that all turns out. Okay, so I'm going to put the Prussian green as well here. We're just going to look at the creases. We've got creases now. With the creases, just go a little bit darker. We're going to bring in black in the dark. So just go very, very lightly, but you want to see the lines. There we go. Take care, Sky. Have a good day. Thanks for coming. Okay, so you see kind of how we're planning this out. We're planning. We're not colouring yet. We're just getting our Prussian green down and planning. And just kind of rolling with where we're going to go with colour. So where do you want your light source? This way, right? So the shoulder's going to be light. This side's going to be a bit darker. as will this sleeve section. Behind her elbow here, so just plan it out. Here would be darker, and underneath the lace trim. You'd also have a slight darker part there, so just put that with a Prussian green and fade out. And you've got a plan now. Oh no, thank you guys. I absolutely love being here. I really do. And you know, it's it's been great. I just hope it continues to be. And even if they're bad, we don't have to worry because it doesn't always stay. It soon stops. There's good and bad in everything. I'm not silly, you know, I know it goes on. But yeah, we'll continue. Okay, let's zoom in one. Let's start with the detail. So you can see with the Prussian green where I've started to plan out where I'm going to have my dark. I'm going to head over to my sap green light next. We might have to bring another dark green in, don't hate me. Right, let's go with the next colour. Thank you, Becky. We'll get there. So I'm just having a sip of my tea. Right. Where was I? Sap green light, yeah. Now, I'm just going to continue that on. This will kind of all blend in really nice. These colours will blend nice. Now, as I said, the detailing, don't worry, we can even do that. We're going to do that in black. I need to think about what I'm going to do with that. It could just be like a filigree type. Oh, without a doubt. It's no way. It never has been that with me. It is just, it's the fun. It's the people is what makes it, and that sounds so cheesy. And here's the cheese. We're gonna slap on some cheese now. It's the people that make the channel, because I'm a live streaming channel, and that means I rely on people coming and an audience coming and people in attendance and watching. So it's not just me. Right, so we're just getting these colours down. We're going to have, well, I think you're going to all faint. I'm actually going to use a blender, I think, after. So we're just getting colours down. So let's get them down and make sure we've got a nice blend. I think we might use a blender today. It never happens. I don't think. My blenders, I've seen the daylight for about 2 months. They've been locked away in a little coffin of a pencil case, and they have not seen daylight for, a long time. Right, so you can see I'm not doing this in any which way of neat. We are getting coloured down before we start layering up and blending. So that's a nice colour to blend out with. Okie dokie, Anna. And then let's go for, hold on, I'm just eyeballing. Is that how sense? Yeah, I'm eyeballing before we go in again. So lightest side, light source, light's coming this way. So let's do our lightest here. Now don't worry about going out the lines at any point. You have got erasers for that. I'm at a funny angle here, so I might go out slightly. And just cover all of that before we go in again. We're going to go in again. As I say, don't hate me with my layers. So this is getting colours down and knowing where you want light and dark, yeah? Light and dark is just the best. It's my part way. Can you see where that's going to go now? So we're going to have, this is all going to be the light, light, light here, and only on the edge of the sleeve. Now we can layer. We can start to layer. So I'm going to pick up my marine green. And now I'm going to start to blend out. And I need a sharp pencil. I know, sorry, Kimberly. Hi, Sky. I told you, I do not use blenders, but we might not. We'll wait and see. Okay, so I'm going to bring in marine green now, and we're going to start to make this look like it's a top that's not messy. So we might have to use a blender. We might not. We'll see. So we'll start to put these colours in. Now, dark is only going to be where she's shadowed there and along her hair. So it's just going with it. Now you can kind of take your time on this bit now and circular, Sam, English, circular movements, just blend out those colours, and you're going to sort of refer back and over on each one. So just kind of get them going. You're going into your Prussian green here with your marine, and just kind of blend in. Now as you go along, you're going to sort of take out one, go back to another, and kind of do that. Yeah, I never knew what that was, it seems. It kind of bypassed me, English language. Okay, Tilly, please stop screaming, sweetheart. Yes. Okay, and then we're going to blend out on the edges of that. We might not need a blender. We might on the larger areas, but this might be fine. This is going to be a dark green, so we've left that for now. And we're going to just kind of blend out that. Remember, if you're blending out anything, go to the edge of the last colour and do it that way. It's so much easier. Go to your Pale Sage, which was our last colour, and this will do the ultimate sort of where it makes it all work and merges in. And it's just a build up. So as well, your shadows will all be done with black, and we kind of go with that. There we go. Take care, Victoria. See the difference of building up the colours? It just makes a difference. I know Tilly is on one today. I think she's had a happy pill. I don't have any in the house, by the way. I'm just saying it, like, just in, you know, tongue in cheek. She's very happy today, which is good because yesterday she was having a bit of an off one. Oh, really? Oh, Connie. Okay, let's just go to our Prussian and ultimate, like, last bit of this hood. So as you're coming out, just fade that out. So the marine green has a slight yellow tint to it, which is nice, and that works really well with this green because they sort of bounce off each other. And I like the blends of greens when they're this type of green rather than bright. I don't like apple greens and stuff. I think they're just too vivid for me. I can't do those bright colours for my eyes. These sort of olive, moss, marine, Kelly greens and sort of celadons are much nicer for me. So it's a nice blend. Yes, Daria, it's the no, not at the minute, KP, but I will be. I'll be doing a Marvel picture, Spider-Man. Do you want me to grab it? I've got it all ready. Hold on. 2 seconds, everybody. Because I've got the PDF for it so that I don't mess it up. Because I have to practice. I have to get everything prepared before I come on. Hold on. I've got it all in my folder of what to do. Okay, so it's this one. That's the picture. That one. Yeah. That's what we're going to be doing. I've got it all printed and I've started the base. I've started the first 2 colours, but my back's been nasty to me. It's been horrible. And it's not let me do much in my spare time. So I'm really trying with all my might here to just kind of keep my back going for streams. so that I don't miss, because I don't want to miss this. This is my like thing that I like to do, so I haven't actually done much in my own time. Okay, Daria. Okay, and then I'm going to go over to a black and very lightly, and when I say that, I mean it. You know, just the lightest hand, like a feather hand. Hold on. So, you know, I always say about pressures, and pressures is what changes things up. That's going harsher. When, say this is your object, hold on. Say that's your object. I've done a squiggly line for a reason. When you're going around that, kind of look at what will be shadowing, you know, and kind of just build things up as you go. And as you're coming outwards, you can really lighten up your pressure. So just start it off like that. So you'd think, okay, let's go round. And then as you come out and you're feathering out your pressure, you can just keep going on it. So if you went in dark, you can't really get away from that. That is awful. I did, Sean, yeah. You can't really do much with that. So when you feather outwards and say then your greens are there, look how nicely that will sort of link in. It just works. You have to build and build rather than going in at full force. So just look at where you want. Remember, this part's going to be dark green. We're going to do that in a minute. So shadow, we'll do one section at a time. Shadow up a bit along the line. And your darkest shadows will be underneath that, but we'll come to that after because we've not done the green yet. So just build, build, build on it. And probably that part. Like that. So just keep it really minimal. And that's it. That's done. Okay, this edging, I want it dark green. So I'm going to go for the two darkest greens that we've got, which is our marine green and our Prussian green. So we'll start off with marine. And you see this part here. Don't worry about going lightly. You can go heavy to medium to light, yeah? So heavy at the top. You can, as you're coming up, lighten your pressure, lighten, 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 until you come to a stop. Come from the bottom. If you're meeting anything in the middle, this is all you do. This is obviously for people that find this section of it quite difficult. If you've been doing this, you're a pro at this. Don't listen to me. But if you're new or you're not quite confident with shading, just remember, starting off lightly with anything is always going to help you because you can always add, not take away. And if you want to fade your pressures up, go from a hard pressure, lift your hand, medium, lift it to nothing. It always blends out. You haven't yet? No, she's probably got an influx of them. I didn't mention it because you're going to, I believe, but it's a good point. I'll do it at the end. I'll do it at the end because I have to go and fish it out. Okay, so you can see it really does work. Then you take away your marine. Let's go with our Prussian. Again, I'm going to add some in. And let's change this colour up a bit. So heavier pressure, layer up some, medium, non-existent. Now I'm going to add a touch along that line. This part we're going to do white, I think. Depending on what colour we do the flowers. These are going to be mustard trims. There we go. So it really does blend out really nice. I quite like that. Oh yeah. There really wasn't. That was there was no pun intended in that, weirdly. None. Okay, let's go for the goldenrod. Goldenrod, we're going to go over this lace trim and we'll wipe those bits out because it is lace, but I want it as a mustard lace. And on the underneath might be, there you go. I just want it mustardy because we're going to do that as well. It goes really nice, the colours. And then we're going to get the mineral orange, which is beside me. So are we all still okay to be here? I will not be like ridiculously long, I promise. Mineral orange or pumpkin, that's a nice one. No, we'll go for mineral. Mineral's the same. We'll go for that one. Okay, so if we go for the mineral orange, you can also add that onto the trim. You can press down a little bit more. And then grab your white and just into the middle, we'll add that in to make it look like there's a bit of a difference. Now, what we're going to do with the Posca is go into those areas. I did have one next to me. Where's it gone? There's it. Right. So this is just a Posca white, and all I'm going to do on those trim bits is take out the black lines of the trim so that it looks like it's sort of a bit more translucent rather than with black line art. So this bit's fiddly, but it does make the difference if you're doing it. Okay, so we'll get going with this top and try and speedy up our hands so that we're not here forever. There we go. So it just takes that out, makes all the difference. Right. Now with that, we're going to do just a black line. If we've got, where's my black gone? I promise you, I have these things in front of me, and they do a walk. They take on their shoes and go. We'll have to do the background another day. I'm just going to do black. I was going to do a pen, but we'll do it with this. So just a solid black line. You can do this with pen or just grab a fine liner. I'm just going to do a pencil because that's what's beside me. I had a pen out. Maybe I took it when I walked up and about. You know when you put things down and you also then pick them back up without thinking and do a walk about the house and find it that you put it on the side. That's what happens. So yeah, it really goes well. I like those. They go quite good, didn't they? So if I go, like, if you look at it from that angle, they all work really well. So the trim will look nice on there, won't it? I think that would be nice. Hey, Charlotte. Right, let's get this on the road. Let's go for Prussian green, marine green. Let's go for marine. Let's get this going. So let's go to our darker space, which is over this part here. This is going to be fairly dark, so don't be shy about putting the colour down. Same with this section here. So just go for it. Now these are larger areas and they will take some time with Prismas, otherwise you're going to see all the tooth. This is where your blender might come in handy on larger spaces, because otherwise you might be here for a little while building this up. Oh, they're great, those ones. They're great. I absolutely love, 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 love those pencil cases because they hold so much. The one that is my essentials case, that one. They look deceiving. Melody's got a couple as well. She's probably, have you got anything in yours, Melody, your Disney ones? They are great because you don't think they're going to hold a lot. And then you start to pile stuff in it. And they take a lot of things in them. And before you know it, you've got a full case and you don't know how it's all in there. And it is. Okay. So we're going to move on to another colour in a minute. So building up is a process. That's why, because it's quite a large top, isn't it? Let's go for Prussian. I mean, they do fill up. They do fill up. That's another thing for anyone that searches for pencil cases to hold all your stuff in. There's so many on the market. Just bear in mind that they're all pretty much the same if you're getting the like 120 cases. The holes are not always going to hold, then it won't hold markers. It's more for pencils. Marker bags are pretty good options, and they range anything from about £12, depending on how many markers you got, up to about 30. With pencil cases, they can range anything from your small ones from a few pounds to, oh, you can pay quite a bit for a good pencil case, about £22. There's so many out there, so many fun designs as well, which suits everyone. And it's endless, you know, there's always a new product coming out to compete against the other one. But if you found a reliable one, stick with them, you know, it's only because they look fun. Just stick with them, they're great. Okie dokie, what you got to eat? Oh my gosh, it's come over like a storm's going to happen here. We had a storm the other day. Okay, we're going to go to the sap green light, and we are going to have to use a blender. So start blending out the edge of what you've just done. And the smaller areas are easy to do. If you want to, you can do a watercolour base on this rather than all this pencil work. But we're just going to use Prismas. We've had some storms the past few days, and if my connection goes, you know why. Okay, so just keep building, build and build and build. Oh, Dorothy, you're so sweet. They're lovely. They're lovely, lovely. Okay, so we're going to grab a blender, see what we can do there, if it makes a difference. I don't like Prismacolor blenders. They're scratchy. But I do like a Derwent blender. Let's see if that makes a difference. I'm just going to move you a little bit. There we go. Right, so let's blend that out. Let's see if that works. So just go in small sections. Prismacolor one is going to be too scratchy. I can't believe I'm using a blender, but that's what they're there for. So we've got all those colours to blend before we go into the middle. We've still got to do all that. We're just blending out what we've done. Small, because it's so big. I think we're needing it. Yeah. Okay. Works. It works. It works, peoples. It works. Oh my God. This is like, what have you not used me for so long? Look at that blend. It blends. Okay, we still got all that to do, but we're just in the edge. And there's a lot of hard work on that hand. Right, let's get our sap green light again. Okay. It's a big area, guys. Let's do it. See, some people use a blender solution, and you can use that with gelatos. Is that how you say them? As well, which a lot of people do, and that works really well. So I'm going to take my time on this. I'm not rushing, because if I rush it, I'm going to have something that I won't like. So let's do how I would do in Sam's own time, if that makes sense. You know, I sit there and I sometimes say that in my head, like, what would I do if I was sitting here not on screen and I have my own time to sit and colour? What would Sam do then? So that is what I'm going to do. This is what I would do. I'm doing nothing any different. Just take some time. Take care, Gary. Yeah, but Lou, you can colour skin. but go with what you enjoy. There's no pressure to buy books if you don't like them, or not that you don't like them, you know that you won't colour them. I say that to everyone. There is no pressure. You go with whatever you are most comfortable with. If you're watching people do portraits and you don't have the want, desire, or like to want to do them, you don't have to. You don't have to at all. It's entirely up to you where you want to take your pencils to, what picture you want to take your pencils to. That is looking really funny on your screens, and I have no idea why. Hold on, everyone. Hey, Pat. Turn down that brightness. Hold on, everyone. I'm just going a bit, it's because it's gone dark here. Bear with me. I'm going to zoom you out a minute. There we go. It went really dark here. Yeah, you go with what your pencils want to be doing. Okay, I've got the blender. These have to work in smaller circles. I can't be doing those big spaces. So little circles. So just bear with me. I'm going to go quiet for a second because I'm just in the zone. And you can see my hand is working hard. The thing is, I should have done a watercolor base on this, but never mind. It's a large area. It's gonna. That's still got all the details as well to go on that. You know, all these little bits. Should we put those in? Should we do them in black? Let's just see if that makes a difference. Right, so got black. Let's see before I go fixing anything. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. This is going down. This is gonna go down. Because if I don't do this, I can't, in my head, I need a visual. And the only visual that I'm going to get is if I just go ahead and do it, because I do things in stages when I colour in my own time anyway. I do one stage, come back, do another stage, come back. I'm a bit all over the place so that I can see how it's going to look, if that makes sense. Yeah, so it's going to happen. Oh gosh, not that long. Louise, hey. I'm thinking still. I'm thinking. Thank you, Pat. Thank you so very much. 1 second, I'm just going to bring in that colour a minute before I go down here. Just at the bottom, I'm just going to put a touch of this in. I'm still thinking. It will come. Things come to me as I colour. That I'm not a very big. I'll have some colours in mind, and I go from there. Yeah. So I don't have it all planned, because once I start putting colours down, it's easier to see it once it's progressing rather than beforehand, if I make sense. Okay, before I come down with that black, because that's so fine off, let's see what this looks like. Right, I'm not even going to be in chat for a minute, so if there's any questions, just hold on a minute. Save them, and I'll tell you when I'm looking up at the screen. So let's get this started. Because Prismas can be hard work, I'm telling you. All right, so just with your black, I mean, you know, there's not a lot of effort needed with black, is there? Let's face it. You put it down on a page. What's the method behind the black, Sam? Put it down on a page. It's as simple as that. Yeah, it's just because we're going to fill out the pattern that's in that. It's easier to do that if I can see it all in front of me and I have a visual. This all won't be too bad. This arm is so big. God, can you imagine having to colour? Right, oh, this is a question. Do you think you would personally be able to colour something that was printed into a life-size portrait? So if Momo Girl or Nick Filbert or whoever decided to illustrate a 5'4" portrait, do you think you would be able to achieve that with pencils alone? I'm going to look up at the screen. How many pencils do you think it would eat, though? Because I think that, like, you know yourself, would it eat a whole 150 box, do you think? With the amount of sharpening and your hand, you would you would have a muscle hand. You'd come away and you'd say, I've gained muscle. Where? On my hand. I've been at it for a year. My hand has got bigger. You'll be looking and comparing your hand sizes. I've got a big hand. I think it would easily eat one of them, don't you? It would. I know. That's what I was thinking. Not with markers or watercolors, because that would be quite therapeutic. And if we, you know, it would be a commune. That would be great, wouldn't it? So if you had like your friends that you color with you, and you had a section each, that would be fine. But I'm on about if you did it all on your own, could you do that? Would it be achievable for you? For me, and I love pencils, I'd say no. It would be achievable, but I wouldn't do it. My hand would kill my, it would kill me. I would be sitting there in absolute agony after. Plus, I couldn't do it with my Mac. It would take me about 5 years to complete. But it would be something, wouldn't it? Because there's the Great Wives and Warriors. They've got those 6-foot fold-out things. I mean, come on, I couldn't do that. That's why I've never bought them. I couldn't do it. It's nice to have if you're just collecting. If you're someone that collects the colour books, like people collect, you know, classic books or collect ornaments or whatever, you collect the book. But are you really going to colour a 6-foot page? Honestly, who's got those books? And do you intend to colour them, or it's just because there's something to look at? Yeah, I think it would put me off as well. Yeah, and there's no time limit in my head, Jane. I'm making the rules here. There's no time limit. However, you can only use pencils. That's the only rule. Any pencil, but pencils are only. That would be a task. I said that. But who has those Great Wives and Warriors poster things that fold out? Who's got those? And if you have them, what do you plan on doing with them? Hold on, I've just got to rest my hand a minute, talking of resting hands. Lou, do you ever plan on doing them? It's just a question. Oh my God. Is that what that other one was in that picture? Ah, I get it now. But do you ever plan on doing it, or is it because it's something it's impressive to look at? Let's face it. You fold it out and you go, oh my gosh, wow. Yeah, the Fabiana ones my mum gave them to the school. We took them out of the backs and we gave all the posters to the primary school to do. I think, didn't you, Mum? Hide them. Mum done one of those. She's done one. So I'm not going to do all this down here for a minute. She did the Alice in Wonderland poster. So, yeah, there are something, aren't they? I mean, I like, oh, do you know which poster I do like? Dee Dee's doing it. So Nick Filbert's got the Let's Colour Love one. Now, that is something. Dee Dee's on that. It looks incredible. Have you seen it? Thank you, Judy. We'll get there. We'll get there. So you've just used them to swatch. Yeah, she did give them to the school. Has Mum gone then, Lou? How long have I been on? Oh, 2 hours. Okay. So if I didn't finish all of this top today, would you all be confident who's following this along to continue in the same fashion and the lace the same there, yeah? Or do you want me to do it all? I'm thinking about your time here. I mean, I'm all right for a bit longer anyway. Let's try and get it. I'm going to aim for it now, but if I don't, that's, you know, I'm just trying to think of time-wise, because on Saturday we'll be doing something different. And then on next Tuesday, we're going to do a Jennifer Zimmerman. I'm going to let her know. So we're going to do the glowing mushroom, Lou, with my cards came. My card came. Shit. Oh, the Let's Colour Love poster, Lou. It's huge. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to do the glowing mushroom. She's done everything apart from shading. She's done one section of shading. It looks incredible. Oh, that's going to be an achievement when that's finished. I didn't buy that one because I was just thinking, mate, I love him, you know I do. And he is my favourite artist. However, I wasn't sure if I was to get round to the poster. It just seems a huge task. Okay, so I'm just going to, now I've done that, I'm just going to put in my shading for where I want my drop of shadow to come. It's a humongous task, but my gosh, I mean, if anyone can do it or anyone makes it work and happen, it's going to be her, isn't it? She's just like the queen of, she just wham, wham, bam, bam, bam with things, and she's so quick. And I'm like, where can you just give me some of your like quickness, please? I would just love to have some of Dee Dee's skill of being so quick, and it's like she's done it, bam, it's done. I'm like, can I have some, please? Hey, Shara. It's so quick, and it's like, stop, slow down, I can't keep up because you're just too nice and skilled. She's brilliant, but she's been doing it all her life, you know. Yeah, I saw he's making a new one. Here's my favorite. Okay, so I'm coming over to my marine green, and the sleeve we don't need to use a blender for because it's nice and small. Hurrah. He still is like, I just totally love. No, Siri, I'm not talking to you. He thinks I'm talking to him.
You were saying?
No, I wasn't saying.
I don't know what you mean by I wasn't saying. How about a web search?
Did you hear that? Goodbye.
So long.
I didn't realise that. I'd just woken him up. I don't know why my Siri is a guy, but I don't have Alexa, so only on the Kindle Fire Stick. And I was watching Faith, and she puts on city sounds and stuff on her Alexa. And I thought, what a great idea. for the stream. What sounds like ambient sounds do you like them, or do you find them distracting? Because it'd be quite nice to have just a very relaxed stream one day, like an evening stream. We could do that whole thing what Isabel and Laura does, that colour me to sleep thing, where you just do something very... Oh, we could do a mandala. Hi, Victoria. Nature sounds. Yeah, that's my point. It's called Colour Me to Sleep. We could do a Colour Me to Sleep where you put on a relaxing sound and we do something like a nice mandala. Christine, we've got a nice mandala. Hey, Beth. Hey, Joanne. Good to see you, ladies. We could do something like that, and then you could come on over. If you... Well, if you didn't, I wouldn't be offended. We could do a Colour Me to Sleep stream, and it could just be, I won't talk much. I'll talk very slowly and very quietly, and we can have some relaxing sounds on the telly on the background, because we're allowed those, aren't we? We're allowed sounds, am I right? We're just not allowed music. And then, yeah, colour a mandala and see where we get on. I don't do night streams in general because of my back, but we can see. Not now, Becky, like my night time. Rain, nature sounds. Oh, we could do, this would be fun to try out once. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't. Melody would like it because she comes to us and she's like middle of the night and she needs to sleep. That would be a good idea for Melody. Who else comes to go to sleep? Who's got insomnia? Hands up. I used to, but mine's going okay. Dave, no. See, I don't fall asleep. I listen to you, and I was listening to your Alexa in the background, and you've got a very calming voice anyway. And me, I'm always I'm not hyperactive. I'm just always, I suppose, I don't know how you'd class me. Sometimes crazy, just, yeah, I'm not quiet, put it that way. And I know that, well, you can just ask my mum what I'm like. And it would be nice for me to do. It would relax me, I think. It really would. Yeah, loud. Mum, thank you. April, I was talking about you earlier, about your what you started with those Artesia markers. Well, I contacted Artesia, guys, for those of you that are joining us, to see if they send out just a couple of sample markers. I don't want to pack. If we get the pack, we get the pack, but I don't think we will. Just a couple of samples to see what they're like and what they perform like before we go ahead and buy any. So we'll see. They might not get back to me about it. They did get back to say that they've passed it on to their team, but they haven't said that they're sending them. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, well, I'm the same, Pat, as you probably know by now. All of you know me by now, and if you're new to the stream, then you will get to know me, hopefully, if you stick around. I might not be your cup of tea, and I say that all the time to people. You know, there is no... That's why these are here, so that you can put me on mute if I'm not for you, and you want to watch the colouring, but you don't want to listen to me. Because let's face it, I've said I don't get offended, you know, I'm not offended. If I'm not your cup of tea, that is absolutely fine. And I respect you for it. But if you do listen, you should know by now, I do not do quiet. I can't. It's not in me. Oh, so nice. I have to have a look. What's coming to the door? No, I don't think it will. I don't think it will. I'm a cup of tea. Yes, I do. And we need to do a page of them. Kenny sent those. So I've got such a backlog of things that I must do. So that leads me into what I have planned anyway. The next few pictures are not going to be pencils. They're going to be mixed media. We're going to have a Copic page. We are going to have a watercolor zig marker brush pen page, which I'm going to do in a Kirby book. So we've got a few pages coming up that are going to be marker and zigs, and then we've got chameleons. We've got quite a few coming up that won't just be pencils. We are going to try and always fit a pencil page in, but we won't have them repetitively like we always have, because we've got different mediums now. You know, when we first started out, it was just pencils, and that's what I've learnt with. But as time's going on, we're branching out. So there is going to be more streams coming with different colour alongs, and forget that I'm not on about the series. That's going to be different. That's separate. I'm on about the colour alongs that we do on the side as well. So there's going to be different mixed media pages coming. I am totally comfortable now with all of them coming on. If they go wrong, you learn from my mistakes. I am not worried if things don't turn out perfect, because then it wouldn't be art, and it wouldn't be something that, no one's perfect, and we all make mistakes, and we've all got to learn from media. Now, if things don't go wrong, we know that not to do that again. So it's not a mistake, it's just it didn't work. Yeah, so we've got lots coming. Hiya, how are you doing, Kathy? Good to see you. Welcome back, Victoria. Gabby, yeah, I have done one. Oh, what did you do on Monday? Loretta. Heya. Heya. It's like, because most of you are from the US, I can't do an American accent. Don't even ask me. But I want to say like hi with an accent, and I can't. So it comes out all jumbled. So we'll just go with my style. I could do the hey girl, but I can't do you know, any accents. I'd love to be able to, but I am god awful at them. And let's just stick with how I talk. Okay, we've done one side, we've got one more bit. Well, it's not a mistake then. Then we know. Whatever paper that how'd you say that? Mayumi? Mammon. That's the image. What paper did you look? Hey, Lizette. Which paper? Oh, look. I know. And it's vice versa, Christine. Which paper did you use? Now we know not to use it. There you go. We learn. We learn. That's what I say. You know, there's not every... Remember, it's not always the medium, it's the paper. Right, where are we? We need to get this done. Prussian. God help you all for sticking out this little bit here with pencils going down in 100 layers. Thank you so much. Sending hearts. We've done, I love my trusty old paper, but I'm going to buy next month some papers anyway to try out, because I want to do some mixed media. Now, what's a good one is the Cancer Mixed Media Art one for watercolor. That is really good. Not always amazing to go through your printer, but you know, you can't have it all, can we? But that's really good for watercolor and watercolor markers and inks. So if you're printing off a page, however, let the page dry. Make sure that the page is entirely dry overnight before you put media down, because it will just run the ink. And be aware that not all papers are great for ink going down on them if you're printing off. They're made more for your own art. I find a lot of papers don't always, the ink sits on it rather than dries, and you have a hard time. Oh, okay. Oh my, Katrina, I thought you loved me. Asking me about that turtle. That was me thinking that Katrina was my friend. Hi, Amberly. Good to see you as well. Oh my goodness, so many of you beautiful people. Katrina, we were supposed to be friends. What happened? What happened there? It's like my mum. My mum's supposed to love me, and she was asking me about that. I just do not feel inspired by that turtle. I don't know why. I just don't. It is just you. Everyone has that page, and for me, that page was the turtle. And I love my Kirby, and I love his books. And Mythomorpha is one of my favourite books. But I just do not feel inspired by that turtle. That turtle is not calling me at the moment. It might call me back one day. You might see me pop up with it on the screen, and you'll all think I've gone berserk, and you'll probably be right. I probably would have done. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Stop it, Lou. You're another one. You're supposed to love me. Yeah, so we're just making sure this is entirely done properly, and then we're going to fill out this, do that, do the stems, and plan what we're going to do with this background. I have been on chewing your ears off for 2.5 hours already. Where has that gone? Right, where's the lightest? That green. We'll go back to that again. So just make sure it's completely now done, so that we're going to blend that in with a blender. So be generous with the layout here, because look, it's quite a large area. I did desert the turtle on the island. Oh, thank you, Robin. That will never happen. That will never. You are right. I can feel it. I can feel everyone like Sam. That turtle. So, what is everyone having for dinner? Okay, let's go back to marine. Let's make sure we got enough lay down. And then we're going to use the blender, but this has got to be enough for me to be happy. So just, I'm not pressing hard, I'm just pressing light. Right, let's get this blender in on this to make sure it's nice. Oh, halloumi. Ellie, it's Momo Girl Girls with Poem. I'll show you the cover. That's the cover, the first book. Thank you, Becky. Oh my god, I know. Can you see everyone's telling me off about it? Okay, so let's get this in. This is the blender. It's just a Derwent blender, best one in my opinion. I cannot do and cannot like that Prismacolor when I've tried it a million times. It's scratchy, and I just find it very scratchy. This one is nice. It blends out really well, and it doesn't scratch the paper. And I'm putting down a decent amount of pressure in circular motions to blend that all out, which is really, really good because it gets an even blend before we go putting our black down and making the final sort of finishing touches to her top. And then we've got to quickly do those stems and decide what we're going to do on this background colour. But we will have to come back with the background, finish that off. It'll only take 20 minutes once we've decided. Another day. Right, okay. Whew. My hand. Sky, all of you, my friends are all turning. I am disappointed in you guys. I'm disappointed in you. I thought you were supposed to be my friend. I'm just reading the chat. Yeah, I like both, Loretta, to be fair. Oh, right, okay. Are we ready? Let's put the black there. Can you all see what I'm doing? You understand. Loretta. Right. I'm going to take a break. I'm not really. I don't know what it is about it. I might come back. He's just not calling. He swam off. He swam to a different island, never to be seen again. He went swimming. He went with Dory. He swam. Okay, so all this detail. Have we got any gamers here? Anyone that has an Xbox One? I'm not really a gamer at all. I just really enjoyed Tomb Raider at the minute. So I was playing Tomb Raider last night, forgot to put my glasses on. And do you remember the incident last year of pink eye? Well, it turns out that I got it back. But I concealed it with some makeup. Because I played the computer last night, which I haven't done in months. And I'm playing the Shadow one. Shadow of something, can't think. The Lara Croft game anyway. It's really, really good. So if anyone's not really a big gamer like me and you go through phases, I'm a phase person. Thank you, Connie. Yeah, same here. Okay, Pete, I had to. Robin, lots of love, my dear. See you later. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, that's the one. Pink Eye Lou is just, you know, where you concentrate and you need glasses on, because I've now got prescription glasses to when I concentrate only. Like I have them on stream at the moment. I'm not going to put my head in the screen, but you've seen them. Then it goes pink with strain. And I get it if I stream under these lights and I don't wear them. And I had them last night because I ended up, time flew by and I ended up playing for 4 hours in bed. And I enjoyed myself so much. I was getting so into the game, realised it was like 3 in the morning and went to sleep. Yeah, it's pink eye though. It's pink, like, yeah. Robin, it's been quite bad, but I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, I have done when I had the bad case of it, and it was actually like a conjunctivitis, which was, I kept getting it, hence why I went to the opticians, and it was blurry in that eye if I covered the other eye, but I've been tested and I just need it for concentration. It appears that the lighting, because I've got one daylight lamp and then one studio light, but I'm going to buy a second studio light. That's what I said about upgrades. This is what I'm, you know, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to get a second studio light and buy the spare bulbs. so that I can sort of have you really lit up and I don't have to use all the contrast settings on the computer, because you've got a box light above me, which is one of those huge ones, and they were killing my eyes, killing them. And it appears that when I read in the Kindle or whatever it might be, I need glasses now, and I forgot to put them on last night. And I woke up this morning with a red eye. Yeah. I need it now because, as I said, KP, I never realised, hun, that you know, we would be at 7,000 people, or 7.4, I think we're at now. I don't really watch the numbers too often, but you know, when you look on your page to upload your thumbnail, you can see it, can't you? And I knew that I had to sort my lighting out when we got to about 4,000, so that hence why I did. And it's made a huge difference to how you can view them and colour along. But we miss you. We miss your fun injection and chats and laughter, and we just miss you. I still watch our lovely Frances when she does her uploads, but we miss you, KB. Come back. Yeah, Kathy. It is a strain, Lizette. You're up till 3 currently, so excited about Becky's page. Ah, you're on that now. There's so many colour alongs, isn't there? Right, black. Before we do that, because that's quite easy and quick. So we need to figure out our light source, and remember we've got the arm there. So just pop in some black shading behind the arm, as it naturally it was shadow there, and also underneath that crease. No, you go and live, KP, and we're always here when you feel that you're ready to do one. And if you're not, you know what? We've still got what you've uploaded, and we respect, and I say this to everyone, you've got a life and you're off doing whatever you are enjoying at the moment. So there's never any pressure to you. We just say it because we miss you, that's all. Okay. I've got a big box studio light, Sean, and I have a Teotronics daylight lamp, which is quite expensive. I think Chris Cheng uses those. And I'm going to get another one of these box lights. I can't turn my well, I can turn my camera. Right, you ready, guys? Sorry, I'm going to send you on a spree for a second. Okay, so can you see? It's one of these big sort of studio lights above me. And then beside me, I have one of those LED Teotronics, they're called. As I said, it's quite a pricey one. You don't have to go for that one, but it was an expensive one. So if you look on Amazon, bear with me, I have to take you on a roll there. And then we've got the camera above. Again, I think we're a few versions behind. So in the planning is some upgrades for you so that we've got some better lighting and some better... Hold on, everyone. We've got some better lighting, and we've also got some better equipment so that we can do some editing and some more videos and do some special stuff. That's what I'm going to say. Do some special stuff. There we go. There you go. Is that okay? Is that all right in your screens? Do let me know, because I had to take you on a bit of a diversion then just to show you. So it really does make a difference. But I've got daylight lamps all over so that you do have to... It's great, isn't it? Well, the Teotronics one, Kobe. There's a couple, and this one was a... Oh, it's really good light. I can't fault it. Okay, so I'm just going to put a bit of Posca at the top there, just to say that that part is a bit light. But there's no pressure to anyone. What do you use to film? At the moment, I've got a Logitech C922. Oh, okay. But there's a new one that's got a 4. Mine zooms in once. There is another one if you're going to go for an upgrade. I think it's a C930E, and that zooms in 4 times, Pat. So you can either have one that zooms in once or one that zooms in 4 times. So there's 2 upgrades since then. And this one, it's only zooming in once. That's why I've got to bring you. You're on a floor standing tripod, which is above me. And you can come down with me doing it. However, if I had a 4 times zoom, I wouldn't have to keep moving you. It would do it digitally. So you've got the E. Great. You can, Pat, you can do it. You've got it as well, Connie. Brilliant, ladies. Do you love it? Because Melody, what's on its way? What's she going to do? So you can zoom in, I think, 4 times. It's different settings. Did you? Yeah, see, could you not get the hang of it, Sean? There's Belinda uses it as well. Yeah, and Connie can use, sorry everyone, let me just backtrack a second. So with the C930E, you can turn the autofocus off. Oh no, Rochelle, you need to, yeah, so you can. It's all to do with the settings. It's having a little fiddle around, and it takes a day to learn, I think. Mine doesn't do that, Christine. Yeah, all right, I'll have a fiddle. So yeah, we're gonna, it's the editing software is my next thing as well, but I have to learn all of that. I can't do, mine is, hold on. Mine doesn't, mine goes in once. That's it. Maybe it's my computer. That's as far as it'll go in, but I'm bringing you down. As long as you can see everything, I won't need to upgrade. I think it's with all the software as well. I'm going to have a look after, guys. I'll have a look after. Okay, let me get going. So I've got some greens that I'm going to dig out. We've got to do the sleeve. So let me just get everything prepared. And yeah, you have to go live first. See, mine's the 922. Mine's not the 920. Mine's the 922, and it's only, it zooms once. I think that was the hiccup with it. I'm not sure. Mine was gifted, and it's amazing. I know, Tilly. Mine's not the C20, it's the C22. But technology changes, you know? It changes. And things, sorry about it for a second. Things go different, and she's having a shout. Tilly's having her say. I think there was a hiccup with the 22 because I was trying to look at all the settings. Yeah, it's all up to date. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at all of that. Yeah, I'll do that after. I mean, I haven't had the time over the last month, as you know, but it's something that I'm going to be doing and looking into and learning more, because there's so many software things, and just it gets a headache. All right, Mum. Right. Lime peel I need. I think the C22 missed that. Has anyone got the C22? The C20 I think is okay. Anyway, let's do this because otherwise we're never going to get done. I've done all that. I've done all that. I'm happy, don't get me wrong. I love it all. And thankful beyond belief, and yeah, as long as you can all see. And but I want to do the software and lighting, gets lighting all right. I'm gonna look like I'm under a spaceship. I already feel like that anyway. Okay, I found it. Right, let's get going with this. I need a lime peel. Right, that's as far as I'll go in once. Okay, lime peel. So I'm just going to go over the entire thing. But that's what the you know, when I had the super chat money for the birthday, that is what is going on. It's the lights, it's the, you know, it's the upgrades. I'm going to get the software. That's exactly what that's going on. It goes to you so I can give you something better. I'm not going to be getting anything else with it. It's genuinely going on things that we might need. Sound, you know, I really want to invest more time into this because it's grown, and I feel like I need to now because you guys enjoy it so much, and that wasn't, I didn't anticipate that. And now it's time for me to, as May said, now I'm a real YouTuber. That's what it was going on. Okay, so let's get some artichoke in. Thank you. And just make this a little bit darker. Yeah, the YouTube. I was looking, Christine, I looked at the most popular softwares and stuff, and I think it's the Cyberlink, if I'm not, is that right? Cyberlink, I think that's an editing software for videos and stuff if you upload, because obviously pre-recorded things as well, and there's platforms, there's Wirecast, there's so many different things, and it's a learning curve, and people have to be able to sit down. Right, my belief, and I hope no one's offended, and I don't mean to offend anyone, is if people are kind of investing their time into you as well, it's kind of now my duty to invest time back. And if that means learning softwares and learning how to do these things, that's what I'm going to be doing. So that's my intentions. I'm just letting you know my intentions. I wasn't up to date. I'm behind with the times, in meaning my knowledge, not with anything else. My knowledge on all of this, and that's my intention. And I really am going to knuckle down. It's just time. No. It's not that my, you know, I really want to put it back as much as I can, and it's just going to take some time for me. That's the way I have to do it, in stages, you know. I can't do it all in one go. I wish I could sit for an entire day and sort of sit at a computer and teach myself, but I have to break it up into stages. But I know you guys know that, you know. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. Andrew's just Chip. Andrew's just come home. Yeah, so that's my intentions. I'm just letting you all know. And then when I get things, I'll show you, as I usually do. I will show you. And if I hear back from Artasia, I'll let you know about that also. Okay, so I'm just putting this colour down on top. Hi. I didn't know you'd be home now. Quiet.
Hello, everyone. Again.
Yeah, again. He's here now. He's in person this time. He's not text. He's not text on the screen.
Yeah, the real Andrew.
Yeah, the real Andrew. Why are you home so early?
Rubbish.
What, really quiet? Yeah, Chip, wake up. Oh my gosh, Melody, you're supposed to be asleep. See, now we really do need to do that Colour Me to Sleep episode. That would be so perfect for you right now, Melody. I know, right? Faith, this stuff takes time. You're all so sweet. Thank you so much for your lovely, lovely, lovely comments. Honestly, I'm just reading up. Okay, so can we see where we're going with this? So we need to do the bottom. Oh, you are so sweet, Robin. Hold on. Let's turn that brightness down a tad. And we're going to bring that up. So we're going to just put that down. What was it? Really, really quiet.
Oh, this wasn't good.
What's the time? 6:45. And he's not due out till about 7. Oh no, he went out earlier today. Yeah, 7 o'clock. You can sit down for a minute. Unless you want to make a cup of tea.
No.
In which case, I'll love you forever. Yes, so we'll put that in. Okay, now we need some light. It's not, and you know, you can do free trials. That's another thing. You can do some free trials of ones, and if they're not for you, you'll know straight away, because there are some really complicated ones. So if you're setting up a YouTube channel, just remember, initially, don't worry about all of this, because you don't know if it's for you. You don't know if you're going to like it. So if you're starting out, just as long as you've got a means to stream, you've got your book, your pencils, and yourself, you're good to go. This is just because I didn't anticipate the number of subscribers. That was all. So don't think that all of this is like you need it right now. It's not the case. I mean, I'm here and I've been doing this now. It'll be 2 years in September. That's crazy. I did not know that. And I just didn't know. I didn't anticipate it. So now I'm thinking I have to become a real YouTuber, right? Now I do. But in the beginning, if you are setting out and you're first, this is just something that you're testing the waters with. Don't worry too much about all of this, what I'm talking about and blabbering on about for now. If later down the line you're still doing it and you're like, Sam, I need some help, email me. Yeah. Ah, thank you, Katrina. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Right, we've done those. We just need to do the sleeves. Aww. And that's a split. That's not a bad thing. I could not watch myself back. I hate the sound of my own voice, which is, yeah. But yeah, if you're just starting out, then amazing. And you need to just see how you get on. You know, you might not like it. You might love it. And hopefully in a year's time, you're still there. Okay, we're going to put goldenrod down. And then you can see how you're getting on and what you need to be looking at if you wanted to grow. So yeah, it's based on that, isn't it? But as I said, you know, it's all for fun. It's all good nature. It's all to make you happy and make you want to come back and have something to watch that you enjoy and a community that is happy and uplifting and somewhere that you really want to be. Put it that way. We'll sort of wrap it up at that. My sing-song voice. I do live in a musical, Lizette. Was that the one to get ready for, Kenny? Hey, Paintly. Was it White Elephant? Was that the one? Because I've just hidden them. Was that the one? I don't want to hide the wrong one. I think my mods are eating their dinners, bless them, because it's 7 o'clock almost here at night. Right, Mineral Orange, guys. You're still good. Who's up late? Is there someone else streaming? Because I know that there's this whole thing. I don't want to overlap times. I'm usually on to about 7 though, aren't I? So I usually do 2 to 3 hours, and I think I've been here 3. Take care. Aww. Hiya. Oh, you're at the start of it. Well, how are you enjoying it? Are you new here? I'm sure I've seen your name once. Have I? You're about to start the colour journey. I don't remember that. Sorry, I'm taking because I'm reading the chat. I don't remember that. I don't know where I live half the time. Not on planet Earth by the sounds of it. Oh my gosh, we've got them out. We've got them out now. They're coming out. Just time out. Yeah, I can't remember that when my mum asked. What did he probably hadn't. Okay, we're going to get white. I'm just watching what you're saying. Guy, you guys have got an amazing memory. You asked me what I had for dinner yesterday. I still have to sit and think. No, she hadn't. I was going to say, because I was no one. I'm still, really. It's funny when people say, oh, you know, I followed along with Colour and Chat with Sammie, and I still get a sense of like, oh my goodness, you followed my colour along. Okay, so I'm going to get my white Posca. Okay. But remember as well, everyone, with times, streamers, if anyone goes over, still go on. People will still come over. It's just if I'm finishing up anything, I'm not doing it to be rude. I just want to finish up. Still go on and I'll come off shortly. I just want to finish these bits. It's like, same with me, you know, if you need to stream at whatever time I'm here, go for it. Go for it. There is no, like I say it all the time, I don't own the 4 o'clock. You go for it. Hold on, so I'm just doing all these white lines. Hey, Darla. Ah, you're welcome. That's what I'm here for. Take care, Becky. Have a good day. So yeah, we're just going around in Posca and I'll tilt it and show you. I've been on a lot longer than what I thought. I thought I'd only be here for an hour. But I've had such a nice stream with you all. You've really lifted today because I had, you'll laugh when I say I had the hump. No, I was annoyed at the doctors because they didn't give me my prescription, which was due because they said I put it in too early when I didn't. And then they realised it was a mess up their end. So I'm hoping that it's all done tomorrow. Plus, You got to wish me luck because I am going to the dentist tomorrow and I am not looking forward to it. So, yeah, I'm having an MOT. I'm having an MOT. I'm having a full MOT. My teeth, I've got the doctors on Monday. So then my body, I've got an MRI coming up. I'm having an MOT. Hi, Andrea. How are you doing? I know. How do you get the mods? And how do they know what to do? The mods are just someone that I'm close to my moderators, like very close. And I think most people build a rapport up. Okay, so can you see that? How that lace has come out. I like it. It's like that's really set that off, hasn't it? Yeah, I have as well, Louise. I was feeling a bit like that this morning, and I've had an amazing day. So yeah, thank you all. Okay, so we've done that. Now we need to think about what we're going to do for a background. To do that on the next stream because I am done for today. So we've finished her. We'd need to do the background, and she is not being left. I would do the background now, but it would take me another half an hour. And I know that half an hour turns into an hour, and there are people on. So I can't. Hey, Pamela. I know the lace turned out nice. I'm quite happy with it because it's got a hint of the let's put it on that bit as well. It's got a hint of the oranges, which goes really nice with this. And then we could do a stripe, couldn't we? And then it's got the white Posca, which sets it off like lace. So it's got a tint in it. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, they're just a guide. So you can kind of go to which one. Sorry, you can't do my summary. Thank you, Taryn. So, throw some ideas quickly at me and I'll write them down. What do we want? What do we think for the background? And I'll come back with it. I'm trying to think now. My head is thinking. So we could do blues or we could do a yellowy colour, a yellow. Blue might be a bit too much. Blue and green should not be seen. Is that right, Andrew? Yeah. So blue and green should not be seen. So we could go for a yellow maybe. We could have, we're thinking yellow background. It's going to be watercolour. Yeah, that was the same when I did the, do you remember when we did the colour-a-thon and it was trying to fit everyone in and then it wasn't in the end, so some people had to double stream and over stream, and there is always going to be an overlap now because there's so many people that stream now. Whereas in the beginning there wasn't, and now there's loads. So turquoise, Shara. I'm writing them all down. Throw your ideas at me quickly before we go. Let's have a quick write down. So background, watercolour. What we might use is these sets, the Jane Davenport sets. So let's be quick getting them out there, and then we will come back. I'm back on Saturday, my usual time. Yeah, I'm thinking a yellow, not like a in-your-face yellow, but you know, like in these. I think it would set the whole thing off. So we got like in here. Let me take this out. So I'm just thinking that will kind of go, wouldn't it? But not too bright. I mean, don't forget. So let's get a turquoise, Shara. We can put these. These are like they're like a guide. Let's have a look. Because don't forget, watercolour we can wash down and add and build up. It does. It's not concrete, you know. So this is a good thing about supplies. We can play around. Let's have a look. I'm just looking at my colours. This one's so well loved. I love this one. This one, it's the best palette out of the three. See, that would be too bright, I reckon. That would be like luminous. Like a baby yellow. See, that would be like that. So you could water it down and do like a mixture of those two. We've got Neos, we've got mermaid markers, we've got the Kuritakis. Oh, we're just having a look at the minute. See, we could water down that even. We could do like this sort of yellow ochre tone. So if we got these, this one here could be nice, couldn't it? There's so many. Hey, Tanya, you got a question. Sammie, where are we? I have a strange question. If we try to follow along and it doesn't look as good a job, bless you, of course you can. Of course, Tanya, and you don't even have to credit me, ever. If you try and follow anything I've done or the colours, colour for colour, you stick it up. It's your picture. It's not mine. You do whatever you want. Whatever you want. That is your picture. You've put all that effort in. Go for anything you want. I never get funny. I'm not like that. So you do what you want. Okay. And lavender. So we could water down one of these mermaid markers. Well, not water down, whiten it down. Hold on, let's put colours. I'm putting colours. See, that's a purple. Should we swatch them quickly on a bit of paper? 1 second. Let's just have a quick look. This is not a white paper though. Never mind. Hold on. So this one's out of there. See, that is quite a... We can do this. Hold on. See, that would be a bit... Do you think that would be too... Don't look at the bright bit. Look at that bit. Or, let's just brush it on my hand. We could do... Hold on. So I'm just trying to do it on a bit of paper here, just to be... Oh, I like that one. Okay, we're just being quick, guys. Quick. See, if I'm looking at things like that, I'm thinking more in the way of this type of lemony yellow. Oh. Break out the colour wheel. Thanks, Heather. Yeah, I've had a fun stream. I have. Okay, so I'm thinking more along these lines. I think it would complement, look, if I do that, imagine that above, it would complement it. But you can always add hints of something else in there as well. So I think it would really set the whole picture off. What do you think? I think it would. I'm just trying to place it around. I think so. Okay, so what's your thoughts? I'm just looking up. Complements the green. Faith, the yellow or something else? Lavender into a grey. I'm writing these down. I'm going to try some on a bit. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get one of my bits of paper. I'm going to square and I'm going to test it against. Yeah, so lavender into a grey. Yellow and like an orange into a yellow, but not bright. sepia and yellow. I'm going to try these out on a little bit of paper because it doesn't take 5 seconds. Well, it does, but you know what I mean. Okay, I'm going to try them out. I'm going to get a bit of paper and I'm just going to put them like against and see. But I'm going to call it there because we have had a good time. We have got the majority done. I am back on Saturday at what time? 4. Or if I'm a little bit earlier, it will probably be about half an hour earlier, depending who's around. I judge it by who's on my subscriber list. If there's nobody on, I'll come on a bit earlier. I need to put them back in. So I am going to say thank you. Remember, if you didn't see the beginning and you wanted to see Christine's new book, I have gone through the entire book at the beginning, the new Mandala book, which is out now. Yellow vote for you. I'll see you Saturday. Thank you so much for everybody joining me. Time on Saturday, Robin, is my usual, but just look out because sometimes I come on a tiny bit earlier if I'm all set up and ready. So my usual is 4 p.m. UK time. If I'm a bit earlier, it might be about 3, 3:30, but between 3 and 4 is my usuals. So thank you, everybody. You have an amazing evening. Melody, go sleep. Oh, my gosh. Okay, lots of love, everyone. I'll see you on Saturday. Bye.